back to my channel if you are one of my subscribers, and welcome if you are new. This video is one that I've been wanting to make for quite a while, but it is going to be some frugal date ideas. I did come up with about 9 ideas for dates that you guys can do that won't cost a lot of money. Me and my boyfriend are both not like rich. He's not my sugar daddy is what I'm trying to say. So when we like to go on dates still, but we just obviously don't have a ton of money to spend. So a lot of these are things that we've already done, but we had a lot of fun doing. But what I want to do for you guys for part 2 of this video is actually film like me and my boyfriend doing some of these things and kind of rating them for you guys on like how we think how fun they were, and telling you about like the actual cost of the date, everything like that. So stay tuned for part 2. I was wanting to release part 1 kind of close to when I was going to be able to release part 2, but I'm kind of done waiting for that, and we've only done one thing on this list so far. So I'm just going to give you guys part 1, and then part 2 will come when it comes. So as always, I'm kind of looking down at my little notes here, so if you see me looking down, that's what that's for. But without any further hesitation, let's get into the frugal date ideas. Okay, so the first date idea is probably my boyfriend and I's favorite, and this is to go to a movie theater and bring your snacks from somewhere that's not the movie theater. So if you're like me and you carry a big purse everywhere, this is really easy. We can load that sucker down with a giant water bottle, 2 bags of chips, a bunch of candy, and you know, we spent $12 at the gas station versus $7,000 at the movie theater. So that is how we get away with that. And a way to make this cheap definitely is to eat before you go. So you could combine this with another idea on my list, which is cook dinner together. What my boyfriend and I did when we did this date on Saturday was my neighbor was having a barbecue, and so we swung by there, ate dinner first, and then went on our date afterwards. That was a nice free dinner that we took advantage of. And then the date cost about $12, because all it really costed us was the cost of the candy. And that brings me to how we paid for the movie. So I think by now people have probably heard of MoviePass. That's my boyfriend and I use. This app is kind of going through some growing pains. It was previously, I think like back in the day, $50 a month or $20 a month for unlimited movies. Now it is $10 a month for 3 movies per month. And so in my area, that is still worth it. Movies are about $12 to $15 a ticket, so if you see 1 movie a month, it's worth it. There is a little bit of an issue where not every movie is available at every theater. We had to drive about 20 miles to see the movie that we wanted to see, but we didn't really mind. It wasn't a far drive. We got to sit in those theaters that have the nice reclining chairs and everything, so we had fun with it. But if you guys are not someone that wants to drive that far, then you know, you might want to consider other options. Sometimes I think AMC has like a membership program where you can see a certain amount of movies a month for I think $20 a month. So that is a good way to take advantage of that. But my boyfriend and I use MoviePass, and so it costs us $10 a month to see 3 movies. So you know, $3 was extra for the movie ticket if you divide 3 movies by $9.99 or whatever. $3 and some change. So this movie, or this date all in all cost us about $15, not including, well, his ticket. So about $20, not including gas, which I drove. My car gets about 30 miles per gallon. It was about 20 miles, so roughly 1.5 gallons of gas there and back. So another $6 conservatively. I think gas is only like $3.50 here right now. But anyways, cheap date. We had a ton of fun. We saw like a super late movie and we were dying, but it was a really fun date, and this is probably our favorite date to do. Our second idea is to go geocaching. I don't know if anyone knows what geocaching is, but it's an app on your phone, and I think when I bought it, it was $10. Let's see if it's still. I'm not exactly sure how expensive it was. When I bought it, it was $10, so I can still download it on this new phone. I don't have a new phone, but I just haven't downloaded the app on this phone yet that I've had for a couple years. But so what geocaching is, it's basically like kind of a game or like a scavenger hunt, and you download the app and you let it have your location, and then it will tell you coordinates and like clues for how to find something. So for example, there's one down the street from my house at a park, and it's like you have to like kind of reach up in this pillar, and there's like a Altoids tin that has like a list of people's names in it, and you find it and you write your name on it, and sometimes there's like a little like trinket that you can take or something like that, and you always put the thing right back where it was. And it's just a really fun little like date idea to kind of like do something fun. And if you have kids, this is a great one to do because kids would love to do this. They can also climb and reach in small places that sometimes these geocaches are hidden in. So that's a really good idea. And what I also put to go along with this is to have a picnic. So pack some sandwiches or something in an ice chest. And then when you go geocaching and you find like a cool spot, a lot of them are in like parks and stuff, you can, you know, have a picnic and eat some lunch together, and that's a really cheap date idea. So my boyfriend and I will be trying this one out too for you guys, so stay tuned for that in the next video. Next on my list is a free comedy night. I know in my area there is a local bar that has like an open mic night type of situation where aspiring stand-up comedians can come and practice out material, and you don't have to pay anything to sit there and listen to them. Of course, the bar would prefer you to buy a drink or something like that, and you obviously can do what you want with your budget, but to get in and listen to the comedians is completely free. So definitely ask around bars in your area, see if they have anything like that, or even just like a night where they play live music could be really fun. And you really don't need to go out and have a ton of drinks, just, you know, maybe one drink per person, stay, watch the entertainment, and that can be a really fun date night that is cheap. So it's a good alternative to those comedy clubs where they have like professional comedians who, you know, you charge that money. They have like professional comedians where you have to pay a larger amount of money to see them. And the comedians at the ones that I've gone to have all been pretty funny, especially if you have a drink. They're even funnier. So this is a date idea that my boyfriend and I have already done, and we really enjoyed. He thought it was hilarious. So we really liked this one. I don't know if we'll be able to film something like this, not only filming in a private establishment, but the comedy night at this bar is on Tuesday nights, and I now go to school Tuesday nights. So I don't think I'll include this one in the video, but it was a lot of fun when we went. Next on the list is to have a bonfire. So I don't know if there's places other than the beach to have like a fire pit. I don't know, maybe campgrounds or something like that. But in my area, the beach is pretty close, and you can go to a beach and get like a little fire pit, start a bonfire, make some s'mores, and just enjoy, you know, hanging out by the beach. For the evening, my boyfriend and I, this was one of our very first dates, but we went out to dinner first, but you don't have to do that, just to keep costs lower. But we had a ton of fun listening to music, hanging out, talking, eating s'mores, and just hanging out by the fire. So that is a really good idea. I hope you guys like that one. It's a little bit more casual, and it depends on, you know, if this is a first date with someone or if it's someone you've been with for a long time. But my boyfriend and I would really enjoy this, and this is one that we're gonna try and do also. So hopefully we'll find a night one of these days where we can just go down to the beach and have a fire and have some s'mores. I'm really weird though. I don't have graham crackers with my s'mores, not only because I can't have them because I have celiac disease, but they make gluten-free graham crackers. They're garbage. But I prefer like just the chocolate and the marshmallow, maybe some peanut butter on it. Super yummy. Another option for really, really fun dates is to go on Groupon. And this is one that my boyfriend and I will be doing for part 2. I found a Groupon for like a winery in my area to have a wine tasting. We have to go during the week for my Groupon. I forgot that I bought the one for the week, but I think it was $12 for 2 of us to have, I think, 6 wine tastings. So we will definitely pack some like cold dinners to have, and have like a little picnic on the grounds of the winery after we taste our wine, and then we will just hang out on the grounds for a little while. So that is a really fun thing to do. I've also seen, like in my area at least, like whale watching. You can do a dancing class. There's even like deals on those little like paint and sip classes, which could be really fun as a date. So definitely look at Groupon in your area and see if there's something really fun that you guys would like to do that is pretty affordable. There's a lot of things to do for, you know, right around $20 or at least under $50 for like a more extravagant type date. So that is a really good option. And no, this video is not sponsored by Groupon or MoviePass or any of the companies that I mention in this video. Not sponsored whatsoever. Another thing you guys could do as a date would be to volunteer at an animal shelter or at like a homeless shelter or something like that. But a lot of times animal shelters are just like a cuter option for couples to do together. This one is really hard if you're like me and the second you walk into a shelter you want to take all the animals home. I've considered volunteering at a local shelter, but it's not a no-kill shelter, so just knowing that some of these animals aren't going to make it out of the shelter would kill me. But you know, volunteering your time is definitely great. Those people need help, those dogs need some love and attention, so that could be a fun thing to do. Just avoid this one if you don't want to bring home another animal and you were like me and you really will want to. So that could be fun though, to try that out. Another option is to go for a hike. This is of course, you know, weather permitting. Not everyone lives in Southern California where it is nice 99% of the time. Right now it's a little bit too hot to be hiking. Especially like if you bring your animals, they won't like it if it's super hot, or obviously if it's like snowing somewhere, you're not going to want to go for a hike. But if it's like the fall or the spring or something like that, definitely try going for a hike with your significant other. It can be really fun to get out and have some physical activity and get those endorphins pumping and everything. And you can always pack some lunches and have a picnic out on the trail as well. Another cute option would be to go mini golfing. This is another thing that me and my boyfriend have done a couple times. One of our very first dates was going mini golfing, and I don't believe it's too expensive. If you just buy, you know, one round or something, and then maybe the loser can buy the winner frozen yogurt afterwards or ice cream or something like that, and that could be a really fun date as well. So my boyfriend and I will probably try out the movie and snack options, the geocaching and picnic option, bonfire and s'mores. We will go wine tasting using that Groupon that we found, and we will go mini golfing as well as cook together. So that brings me to the last date idea, which is to try cooking together. So some people, you know, you and your partner may be horrible at cooking and you don't enjoy cooking, and this might not be a good option for you. But if you're just like not comfortable cooking, I definitely encourage you to give it a shot. It can be really fun to work together with your partner as like a team. My boyfriend and I have cooked together in the past and we really enjoy it. He's a great cook, I'm learning. So we definitely enjoy cooking and then subsequently eating together. And then, you know, paired with this, you can definitely just have like a movie night in, grab a cheap bottle of wine or something if you want, and stay in and enjoy the food that you cooked. So my boyfriend and I will be trying out those ones. So you guys will get to meet him, and then you will get to hear how we enjoy these dates, how much money they costed us and everything. So I hope you guys are excited for that part. I'm really excited for it. This has been one of the videos I've been looking forward to. I'm excited to introduce you guys to TJ, my boyfriend. And we honestly have a blast going to the grocery store together, so it should be an entertaining video because we just have a lot of fun together. So I am gonna go get my hair cut. I really wish I would have filmed this video after, because my hair is going to look much better, but I just want to get this video up for you guys before it's been too many days since my last upload. Coming up, I do have a complete like bedroom makeover coming, so I will show you guys the atrocious state my room was in to begin with, and then I will take you kind of through me decluttering my room, and then just completely transforming it. And it is going to still be a little bit of a work in progress just because of the budget. I don't have a ton of money to do everything that I want to do just yet, but most of it will be done in the next video, and that's probably going to be the next video that I upload. Is going to be this room tour. So I hope you guys look forward to that video, and if you do and you're not already subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell so you will be notified when I upload a video. and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!